Thank you very much. I needed that boost of energy. All right. So good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone's refreshed. And are you all? Have you enjoyed so far the first half of our afternoon? Good, good. Okay. So my name is Arlene Sebastian, and I am a sales master at the Global Happiness Center. I am honored to be here to share my journey with Atomy, how I was introduced to this life-changing company, how I became active, and where my path with Atomy is leading me next. Before diving into my Atomy story, let me tell you a bit about myself. So I'm a daughter, a sister, a wife, and mother. Happily married to my wonderful husband, Brent, and proud of my two young adults, Merly Ann and Troy. So beyond my family, I am also an intensive care nurse. But more than anything, it's my family that holds the most importance to me, both here in the UK and back home in the Philippines. So Brent and I moved to the UK back in 1999. And like many overseas Filipino workers, we started building our life, all the while supporting family back home, even to this day. So even up to now, sending home support to my mom especially. Okay. Then I've always put my family first, balancing work, household responsibilities, and caring for my family. But over the last 12 years, I have made a commitment to prioritize my health, especially my fitness and mobility, without realizing how critical that would be for what was about to unfold. So in late July 2022, I felt a lump in my left breast. As a nurse, I knew what it could mean. However, both Brent and I were determined to not think too far ahead. Fortunately, I had been managed to be seen out of hours by the GP fairly soonish, maybe within 2-3 days. And then also within 10 days, was referred to the Royal Marsden. And on my very first consultation at the Rapid Diagnostic and Assessment Center in the Royal Marsden in Sutton, I reconnected with a friend who introduced me to HemoHIM. At the time, I have yet to find out my diagnosis and treatment plan. Still, I did my research on HemoHIM. And by research, I mean watched videos on the good old YouTube University, like everyone else these days. And read a few research papers easily found online. So after doing my due diligence, I decided to register with Atomy to try HemoHIM. And I had nothing to lose, right? So when the diagnosis came in, it was what we suspected. It was breast cancer. It was early stages, stage 1. Well, I was still distraught, but I was determined to fight it. We were determined to fight it. I did decide to use HemoHIM alongside my treatment at the time. And at the time, we still had to order it from Korea. And when I finally received it, I took it regularly for 2 months while undergoing further tests and surgeries. Then by October 22, I was told that the lump that was taken out a few weeks ago indicated that I needed chemotherapy because that type of cancer had a high risk of coming back. So I was advised to stop taking any herbal supplements during chemotherapy by my oncologist. So not knowing any better, I complied. In the 16 weeks of 2 weekly cycles of chemo, I continued working in between treatments. I did not lose weight. I even asked my doctors to take me off some medications because it was, instead of just preventing diarrhea, and vomiting, it was giving me bloating, constipation. So, and also, my neutrophils never went down. So I was actually being able to cut down on this self-injections, this medication that was supposed to keep the neutrophils up. And I believe now that was all due to those 2 months that I had HemoHIM. That even if during chemo I wasn't taking it, my body already had, a loading dose of HemoHIM and really helped me battle through, minimize the side effects of the chemotherapy. So, after completing treatment on the 20th of February, 2023, I resumed taking HemoHIM from my leftover stock. 4 weeks later, I went through a double mastectomy and reconstruction. Now, ladies, so you can relate. Perhaps you had kids, or as we age, we become overweight. But I've had 2 kids, and in the last 12, aside from obviously exercising, looking after my health, I was battling to remove or to get my belly down, right? Now, the thing is, I think God was saying to me, Arlene, you don't need to do that, because there is a purpose. So the double mastectomy I had and reconstruction, the reconstruction involves harvesting the fat from my belly and then fashioned into my new breast. So instead of having silicone, I had, my own tissue come back to me. So I have to take every positive, right? So I realized, so that's why I realized that was the actual reason why I wasn't losing the belly fat. And moving on, whilst in hospital, being also a surgical nurse at heart, I started mobilizing the day after the surgery. First, you can see here, when I was, this one was my first night post-surgery, 10 hours. And then the next day, I was transferred to the ward, and my first line of sight is the toilet. And my first question was, when can my catheter come out, and when can I change into my own clothes? And soon after I asked that question, of course that happened, and I mobilized straight away to the toilet from my bed and then freshened up. And I put my eyebrows on. See? So, eyebrow is life. Okay. And then, and I've got my red band here. So, I stayed 4 nights in hospital, but in the following days from my operation until I went home, every day I would walk first from the bed to the toilet, then around the bed or along the hallway of the ward, and then down the stairs. So I just really pushed myself, and I was really, I was strong. And after 4 nights, I went home. Obviously, my kids, my husband was looking after me, but all this time, my mom was also with me. And if not for her, I would not have had the peace of mind that somebody else is looking after my family for me. And it feels good to be 49-year-old, and I can call on my mom again to look after me. And they say, Mom, I need this, Anyway, so 4 weeks post-surgery, I went back to work. And in May 2023, as you can see here, my hair has grown already, and this is my 50th birthday. And on the last group of photos, that was taken on the 24th of September. Up until I finished that 10K race, it was only that time I realized that it was 24th of September, and it marked 6 months post-surgery. So for me, that day was very poignant because I achieved something that I really am trying to, getting to beat this disease, basically. Right. Still, as you can see, I was busy rebuilding my life post-cancer. Having said that, I'm still taking some tablets regarding it, but I'm all good. As you can imagine, I was busy rebuilding, and I hadn't realized that my membership with Atomy lapsed in the beginning of this year. Still, I re-registered in February, just this year, and I partnered with our Diamond Master, Eileen Bocalan. And though I initially told her, this was our first meeting, I told her, look, I understand everything, I've been watching the videos, but I want to go at my own pace. I was soon caught in a flurry of activity. in turn, because with her guidance and encouragement combined with my desire to learn and support the partners in my two legs, it pushed me to be more active, allowing me to receive my first commission on the 5th of March, mere 4 weeks from when I signed up. Then, in the first cycle of April, I challenged myself and achieved semi-sales mastership. And by the second cycle of June, I had achieved full sales mastership. Yeah. However, I could not have achieved this without the support of my family and my Atomy family, especially the support of DM Arlene and SRM Jessica. Right, I just want to show you the next slide, which is my mastership plan. So on our website, on our back office, you can put down your life scenario. You can also make your plan, okay? This one, after watching all the videos about compensation plans in YouTube, I just said, okay, what the heck? Let's just put something down. And I haven't spoken to Arlene. And I just showed it to her. I said, okay, I'll plan to become, by that time, this was in February, I plan to become a sales master in 2024. And then I said, okay, Diamond Master by December. And then each achievement yearly after that. So to me, this is like, it's amazing. So remember to write down your goals, okay? Because as I said, April, semi-sales, and then I achieved June 2024, my sales master, when I did not know any better. So it's free to dream and write down your dream, okay? Yeah, and then go for that, and then it becomes a goal. So this is where my Atomy journey has taken me so far, and I'm confident it's only the beginning. The opportunities ahead are vast, from strengthening our team to embarking on exciting adventures. I can see myself growing with Atomy, not just in income, but as a person. Become a leader and helping those who join with me achieve their success and dreams. My target is to become a Diamond Master, as you've seen, by the end of the year, and to help as many members achieve Sales Master. So looking ahead, I see Atomy as part of my future, a future that includes family reunions, traveling, cruising, and the like. And all from the time freedom and financial freedom we will get from Atomy. I can also see myself climbing the ranks to Auto Sales Master, Leaders Club, and perhaps one day Imperial Master like our Imperial Master here today. And thank you for allowing me to share my story with you today. Atomy came to me when I didn't know that I needed it. And Atomy has provided me with strength, physically and mentally. I look forward to continuing the journey with Atomy, growing alongside all of you, and helping others discover the potential within this amazing community. Let's all work towards success together. Aja, aja, aja. Thank you very much.